Well, good morning, and let's go get them today. It's another time for another Sales Energizer tip of the day, and this is a big one, a BSL, big sales lesson, and it's something that I learned. I got to apologize. I have like too much energy. I actually had a cup of coffee this morning. I'm like on fire. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm like an infant. Like you ever do that when you have a little baby? You weigh them. And then you feed them like 6 ounces of milk, and then you weigh them again, and they gain 6 ounces. It's like immediate results that you get. That's what happened. I take a cup of coffee, it's like, here I go. So yesterday, I had a sales call. It wasn't really a sales call, it was a conversation, but it went so badly that we're all gonna learn this lesson from it. So here's the deal. I was in the hallway, and there was this a company in this place that I'm in, and they were having a big sales meeting with all their people, a training session basically, 30 or 40 people. So I asked the lady in the hallway what they were talking about in there, and it turns out it was a company that did how to help people in business with racial conversations. Very important in this time and day. And so I was asking her about it because I had never gone to college. I have no idea about anything here in the corporate world. And so we were talking, and I expressed to them that I was growing up. The goal was to be a colorblind society, that you see somebody based on their merit, blah blah blah. And then the woman explained to me how that when I say that to somebody that I'm colorblind, basically what I'm saying to her is that I don't see her, that I'm blind to her and her family history and her present day history and all that stuff. And so one of I have 5 daily practices. So it's and the third one is accountability. So it's gratitude, forgiveness, accountability, courage, and kindness. And so what I wanted to ask her about, I said, how does that comport with one taking accountability for their own feelings and not abdicating that to the rest of the world who doesn't know them. We're all a bunch of strangers. So that's the sentiment I wanted to express to her. But what I said was, well, isn't that your problem? In which case she stormed off. I can't talk to you, and just left. So, which is a rare thing to happen, on a sales call, but it shows the importance of, how you position your words. So on the way home, and this is where the sales lesson comes in, I did the post-sales call recap, where I just went through all the things I did right, all the things I did wrong, and then I prepared. So I have now a prepared statement of a situation of what I'm gonna say next time I'm in that situation and how to deal with that. And I've learned from it 10 times more than if I had gone to some class and I learned this is what you say when they see this. It's a bunch of garbage. Here's the thing. When you are a salesperson, if you're a new salesperson or rekindling your career or trying to, kickstart your whole division, instead of trying to figure out, what trainer to get in and all that stuff, here's the thing you need to do. 100 sales calls. You need to go on 100 sales calls. You say, listen, when you take a sales class, you'll remember about 10%. If you keep it up, maybe you'll learn a little more. But man, I will never forget that meeting I had with that gal. I will never forget the feeling, how it went, where it went wrong, all that stuff. I'll never forget that. I'll be totally prepared for next time. You go on 100 sales calls as quickly as you can. You're number one in your office, you're number one in your industry, and you're number one in your career. You do that, and then recap after each one, and nobody gonna stop you. You're tops in your field. And I know you can do it. Why? Because you're the best. I'm the Deej. It's Thursday. We're gonna hit it hard today and go into tomorrow with momentum that we can't be stopped. Go get them today. Talk to you soon.